Ready? Are we live? All right. Hey everybody. Well, this is we're not dead yet. But it is the same participant. We're here at Winter Offensive 2026. Place is packed and jumping. And we are going to. We're working on our broadcast production, and our director behind the camera, behind the scene. And we're going to be playing a scenario from a future product, a future puzzle called Rosheneval. And this,
like
yeah, Rosheneval. And this is called, what do you say it was? Trapon.
Retaking Trapon. I just wanted to real quick say we did in fact miss last week's podcast due to the storms. We had power issues, internet issues. So you have an extra week to go ahead and get your trivia answer in. What match? A couple people that have come up to me. What ASL map show? And a couple people came up to me here at Winter Offensive, the front booth, and they were giving me answers. But it's still an issue that we will go ahead and take more trivia answers if you happen.
So we are playing on. This is a one of our. I remember what they call these.
You guys play?
Well, we're playtesting, and we're actually live streaming. That's the runner-up in the Mike McGrath.
Runner-ups do. It's okay, Mike.
Are you audio too?
Yes.
Oh, wait, hold on. Ask us to play each other. Well, you travel 5 states to play the guys you play every day. I'm saying you're playing.
I never play any of them. Except, I will say you got to put a little warning.
No. This is unfiltered.
Swing by Mike McGrath. Now I got Perry yelling at me from across the room.
That was a drive-by.
I think he's yelling at Mike, pairing him up for a game. This product is a little one-page mini historical map that is going to be in the Rosheneval overall project, which is a large regular Hasel map. We're super excited about this project because it's a cool Battle of the Bulge mostly, but there's also a 1940 scenario when the Germans took the town that's being represented as well. It's designed by our newest artist, Jean-Marc Palmier. He's here tomorrow, so I can't ask him how to pronounce his name, and you know I'm going to butcher it because that's what I do. Fortunately, we have no video of our faces. I'm not wearing my Waffle House hat. I want to make sure that I'm still available for sponsorship of Waffle House when they want to start sending me.
Brian, why are you taking your pants off? Brian, stop taking your pants off.
Well, you know.
Episode of The Office. Dwight, let the record show Brian is brandishing a knife and he has no pants on.
Nobody call the police. I don't really have a knife. I'm definitely fired up to play this. Yeah. However, Jean-Marc did point out it's seen limited playtesting, so we are going to witness a raw scenario with a massive amount of firepower.
And let's be clear, if I completely dominate the scenario, that will not be indicative of balance because that's a typical outcome of our matches.
Lately it has been, although I do realize we need dice.
Yeah, they're in...
and I sure don't want the crappy dice I've been using the first day of Winter Offensive.
Why has it always got to be the dice?
Because I rolled the greatest D&D character in the history of the game playing ASL last night.
You had a character with... We used 3rd die rate of fire. You'll notice that. And Brian rolled a character with no attribute under 17 yesterday.
It was ridiculous. The dice were horrific.
So let me or not quickly, but let me take you guys through the victory conditions and kind of the scenario setup. So the Americans must control all victory locations at the end of the scenario. 7 turns. Americans set up first and move first. They set up within 1 hex of H7, H8 right in here. And then on turn 3, they come in from this side of the map. Germans set up here, and they come in from this side of the map. Volksgrenadier, initial force, Then the first SS Panzer Leg Standard comes in on this side. This is a destroyed bridge. It's not a ford. Stream is deep, and it is not frigid. So, but the Americans must control everything on the map at the end of the scenario.
Everything that's got a marker on it.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. There's twice the number of buildings that don't need to be controlled.
Right.
My initial assessment, just glancing at it, not that I'm a genius tactician or anything, I can set up basically adjacent to, I think it's these two hexes.
Yeah.
So basically I'm setting up right here. The Germans can enter up here, and I think they're going to snatch these without my ability to defend them. But I guess we're going to see. That's why we play the game. Which sounds very sports analogy, but didn't intend to.
Very sports analogy. Okay.
So isn't that the reason you play the game?
Well, I was trying to figure out what the adjectives were. Their actual words.
They're mostly right.
But I think it's like mantle.
For the record, 4 hours sleep last night, day one, winter offensive. By Saturday, I will probably not sleep at all, especially if we can get a Spartacus game going at about 2 a.m. We'll see how it rolls. All right, so I have 8 squads. I have 3 leaders. I have 3 medium machine guns.
Yeah. So, hold on. Let's talk. The overall OB, we're 18 to 16 German squad advantage. German Volksgrenadier 447 537 at start force. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put that right there. You guys want to take a quick snapshot?
We will go ahead and post the scenario card too.
Yes.
But it's not going to happen right at the moment.
Yeah. But it's and my reinforcements are 10 658s. He's got 16 paratroopers, pretty much 747s, 6 leaders. I've got 18 squads, 5 leaders. He's got 6 mediums, total 4 bazookas, 45s obviously, and 2 mortars. And I have 2 mortars, a heavy, 6 lights, medium, and whatever. So, yeah.
Sorry for the delay, folks.
No delay. All right, so Brian's going to be setting up first.
And I do apologize for the commercials, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm sure there's a lot of ladies watching. Where are we at?
Everybody's setting up first.
Tidbits of wisdom as I set up. I understand. Okay, I have 8 squads. I'm deploying one first because I'm allowed to do that, and I want some 337s to be able to run around and do what they need to do. H7, H8. So we'll throw a concealment counter. I can set up on adjacent to those 2 hexes. Got an 8-1 leader. I'm going to build a Death Star with 2 of my 3 machine guns. I don't know that I have to, but I don't think you can go wrong with the Death Star. And I'd like to set them up where maybe the Germans can't get to me. Germans set up on west of G, which is this direction. And they have to set up in hexes greater than or equal to 10. So they're basically setting up right here. I'm going to go ahead and strongly consider putting my Death Star, I don't know, maybe somewhere around H8, H9.
Did we tell them about the pine woods?
Oh, you just reminded me. You'll notice some of the woods are light colored with a little bit of green highlights, and other woods are dark colored. The dark colored woods are pine woods. Their big difference is, of course, that they're 1.5 movement factors to move through, and they're 2 levels obstacle. I'm sorry, yeah, 2-level obstacle instead of a 1-level obstacle. I don't think that's going to matter so much. It's the movement issue for sure. I need to get these 3. See my hand, which is a little weird. I guess there's a delay. I need to get these right down here in the corner.
Don't look at the screen. It's streaming flash.
I need to see get these 3 in the corner. So obviously I'm going to have to attack and try and beat up the Volksgrenadier. And let me see, the Germans move first. So I'm in a weird position where I've got to attack and defend in a narrow place where he can pretty easily get behind me, I suspect. Wow. All right, well, this ought to be fun. So I'm going to set up some guys to prevent him from just a direct charge right through the river, hopefully. And that guy obviously can cover there. I'll take one of these 8-0 leaders, and I'm going to put him. I'm going to switch them around. I want this guy. Actually, I've changed my mind. I want him to be able to see. I think he's going to go right here. Here. I'm going to add bazooka guy. I've got a squad, a medium, another squad, and a bazooka with an 8-0 here. These guys, I think, are going to. Guys are going to go here. I'm going to watch the bazooka guy
remotely.
What was that?
I'm watching your setup remotely.
I don't get to really conceal anything from Kurt because he's watching while I'm setting up. And of course, we'll have to worry about this later, but I imagine the sniper's going to go about here. I don't know about everybody else in the free world. I align my sniper to the hex number. You can see hex E10. I put the 1 there. That way, if you're playing on a multi-map scenario, maybe the boards, then I spin it around. I always put the 1 to where the hex number is. Makes it easy.
Just a little bit of investment.
It's just
And
worth
figuring
it.
things out.
Okay. I think that's my whole setup right there. I guess down here, let me think about this for a second. I can set up here too. This bazooka guy's going to go up here instead. You know what? Let's see if we can't bully him around a little bit. And put these guys down here. Because I've totally illegally set up, I've noticed.
Shocker.
These guys over here are far too far away. On or adjacent to this hex and this hex. H7, H8. He has some -1 leaders. I don't want to set anybody out in the open in the event he gets some kind of weird advanced fire shot that does damage to me. I'm looking for at least a little bit of terrain. You know what? This is going to be my attack group. I'm going to set these guys here and these guys here. I really don't quite know what to do. I mean, my reinforcements come from the west, which is this edge, and they can be responsible for getting these couple of buildings. Maybe that's what I need to do. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. So, I'm going to leave a guy here as kind of a skirmish, and I'm going to have these guys in a more central location. And I think what I intend to do is move north and make sure that the buildings I have to keep are kept. And I'm going to leave it for my turn 3 reinforcements to come and take the village of Mont-de-Fosse. Mont-de-Fosse, I'm not sure. I don't speak whichever language this is. French, Belgian, French. Not sure which.
There you go.
All right, French. Let's call it French. I do want to point one thing out. Note the little arrow off the Russian ball. That's where the main CG happens for this. It's really a cool little package. I'm super excited about it. Is a confirmation on French. Thank you, Nick. That's why we keep a talented producer here nearby so that he can correct me.
Could have stopped at producer, but
We have a comment stream?
yeah.
Wait a minute. People are live commenting on this? Who is actually watching this? Don't you people work? It's a Friday, isn't it? Well, you know what? You shouldn't be working. You should be at Winter Offensive. Brought to you by Waffle House. Dear Waffle House,
Dude,
I'm willing to say that if we get a Waffle House sponsorship, I'm done. I don't even need to make money from YouTube. I just want Waffle House sponsorship. I do want to thank Matt Noah, creator of the Vietnam module for ASL, for letting us use his counter. Thanks, Matt.
His counter system has been upgraded from the 1967 purchase of counter trays that were so yellow they cracked.
What are these called?
real storage.
Real? What's the storage? Oh, okay. Look at the look at the comments. The designer's commenting. Oh my gosh! So now he's going to mock us.
Oh
online.
yeah. And we're just gonna rag the hell out of him.
Jean-Marc, every time you negatively comment on our play, we take a fraction of a percentage off the royalty. Just want to point that out. There's my setup. I'm not excited about it, but let's see what happens.
All right. And I'm down in the corner, right? Around the
You're
German.
down in this corner here, the southwest corner. I'm anxious to see what tidbits of wisdom we get from. Yeah, you can have some gum. It's okay.
Nice.
Hey, Scott. I just got a text from Chaz. He's at MMP on his way to Winter Intensive. If we need anything, call him right now because he's going to get ready to leave shortly. So he could pick stuff up if necessary.
Okay.
Now, point of parliamentary procedure. Can you set up under a foxhole like that so I can't see guys? I mean, can I pick that foxhole up and look?
You can pick the foxhole and go ahead. Go ahead, right now.
You have concealment counters. What a douche. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry for the language.
No,
folks.
stop. There's going to be language.
There's
Just
going to be
accept
language.
it. All right.
This is not a child's broadcast.
No. Both would, right?
I would like to. No, you got to leave them on there so we remember.
I know, but I need to sit up there, so I just
It's
wanted
a
to.
building.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
We're not putting a panther there for people.
Relax.
There are no vehicles in this scenario. It's actually a pretty cool little intro scenario. It's just infantry with an obscene amount of firepower for a small area.
Yeah. We'll be able to play the new foxhole rules too.
We have new foxhole rules?
Yeah.
I'm joking. Oh my gosh. When I said I hadn't read J16 errata, we saw it from the beginning, folks. Seriously. Just because I don't remember them all, but at my age, I don't remember a lot of things.
And,
I like the whole concept of the small map, but it's historical map. That is very cool.
Yeah.
My mind's kind of flying all over. You know, you could do an individual factory, or you could do the main building in Aachen.
Well, I told you that's kind of what I'm doing. Red Barricade, Stalingrad.
Oh, the chemist shop thing?
The
or Commissar's house?
Commissar's house.
I am gonna let him set up while I briefly skip out and find a tissue.
I think there is totally. Okay. There's room for it.
No, it's G greater than 10.
So why don't you? Okay, do you want to talk us through the process?
Yeah, I'm thinking here through setup, but I'm thinking I'm gonna set these guys up behind the wall, but out of the foxhole with wall advantage. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I don't think I want to set them up concealed either. I think set up here. My fortifications set up hip until you see them.
Sure. Come on. Good Lord. These chairs do not slide on the carpet. I just knocked everything. How's the camera look? Fantastic. The sudden earthquake on our map is me falling into a chair.
So, hey, stone building.
Stone?
Wood.
Okay. This one's one of the victory buildings?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know because it's covered up. The annoying thing is I know you have 8 squads holding this and it just doesn't look like very much.
But it's going to be packed into that little area.
Yeah, the density's pretty intense. Yes, Kippen, the camera should be back to normal. If it's not, let us know. What else we got? French. Everybody pointed out that I'm an idiot that didn't know that they speak French in Belgium. Never been to Belgium. Got to the Netherlands. Beautiful place. We were there for what? The 80th anniversary of Arnhem? What a good time. Man, that was a great trip. Guys' trip. Even with Doc Pomerantz attending, it was a guys' trip.
Yeah.
And up comes Perry Cock, rules expert, who was totally out of my view when we were trying to find out the 2 rules.
Could have ended that with Perry Cock. You need to go to the rules expert.
So, at the end of Deep Stream, it says regardless of CX. I think we've convinced ourselves that means you can move down a Deep Stream hex to hex, even though you're already marked with CX.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean you can advance into a stream if you're CX.
Maybe not.
Well, but the last sentence, I think, is alluding to the stream hex move.
I mean, if you two are happy, I'm happy.
Well, but it's going to come into play big time here, probably.
Because it references advanced versus difficult terrain, which clearly states you can't do it if you're CX.
Right.
So I think that's why we determined that you can move up and down a stream in the stream, but you can't enter it or exit. Well, enter it, I think. Did it say exit?
No, it's only entry. Rules only refer to entry as the issue.
But if you leave a stream into a woods hex or a building hex, that's going to be 4 movement factors. It's an advanced versus difficult terrain. You can't do that if you're CX.
Right. Which, if you look at the map, it really limits where I can cross or where I should cross.
Well, slows you down. You can cross anywhere. It should take time.
So it ends with or whether the unit was previously CX or not. So I think that applies to both moving and.
That's what I think. Because if turn 1 I move and I CX, at the beginning of my turn 2 movement phase, I remove the CX and move. But I can't CX again. However, if at the beginning of turn 2,
you become CX.
right? No, I'm saying.
So does that mean you remove it and put it up?
Right, you can't declare CX at the beginning of your turn 2 movement phase when you have a CX counter off. But I can move during that movement phase and become CX again.
So you can move in the street.
Right. Yeah.
And you can advance into.
Right. Okay. Right.
Even though you're CX.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right. This is moment number 1 in the podcast where I'm in total disagreement with the rules attorney.
Rule number 1 of our moment number 1 of what would be about 80. And just preface this so you guys can be prepared for this. Every time we have a rules discussion and Brian defers to Perry, if Perry rules against him, Brian protests.
Stream is D. Entry gallery, blah, 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 blah. A 4.7 would apply to an advanced entry.
So you would become it's advanced versus advanced.
Right.
Right.
And then
But
it said, right, yeah. And that says you can't do it if you're CX. But what does it say after that? It says-
regardless of whether the move is through a stream hex side or not, or whether the unit was previously CX or not. I don't like it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't like it one bit. I will defer.
What do you mean you'll defer? You're not doing anybody a favor. You're
Oh,
playing
100%
by
doing somebody a favor.
you're playing by the rules.
That seems cheesy.
Submit a question to the question and answer people.
Can I get that at EASLRB at MMPgamers.com if I remember correctly?
ASL_QA at multimedia.
Okay, ASL_QA at multimanpublishing.com. If anybody watching this live stream right now can submit that question to that email address and then send me an email, the first person to do so, I will give a free gift to.
Talk to me about the ground snow. Up and down, it's an extra move.
And I'll give you the
either way.
answer you prefer for a certain price.
It sounds like Perry can be bought too, so if you submit the question and it rules in my favor, there's some extra cash involved. That's all I'm saying. Up or down, it clearly says that in the deep snow or in the ground snow rules. You pay up or down.
I moved your sniper off the map. It was in the way, but
I'll put it back. Don't worry about it. Is that your setup?
that is my.
We got set up
Hold
your
on, hold
turn
on.
one reinforcements.
Hold on, 1 second. This is the problem playing Basil so much. I usually just hit my fortifications and unhip them when you see them, and now I got to remember where I put them.
They're only foxholes. I'm not losing sleep over it.
No, but they're +2 terrain and otherwise open ground, so.
Yeah, it's, as Jean-Marc points out, stream is not frigid. It is just a deep stream, even though there's ground snow and other conditions would cause it to be different.
All right, is this down the hex spine?
Is this down the
To this hex? Can you see that, or is that
100% can see that? The only possibility, but that's an out of season orchard.
right?
So
No, you can see it. I just want to make sure. 'Cause
I'm glad I put my Death Star where it needed to be. Of course, I got paratroopers, which for some reason are heinously hindered in range. Never understood why 6.66s and 6.67s have 6 range, but paratroopers have 4 range. Because a few of their guys have Thompson.
No, yeah, right. Because paratroopers had the M1, right?
Yeah, most paratroopers units
right,
in
which
this time frame use
which
the
is
M1.
not represented by 6 range. Oh no, it's
No,
the other way.
they
It's the other
have
way.
the
They
M1
had
Derby.
right. They had right. No, they had yeah.
Wow, you lost me there.
Yeah, no, I went the other way.
Maybe we need new counters. I love new counters. I know you guys hate them.
No, they love them.
Solid stream. Audio freaks out every so often, but much nicer than the championships. We've upgraded our equipment, and we have audio, which is a huge plus. I imagine the audio freaks out a little bit when loud noises happen around us. That's
All right.
my
So
guess.
those are your dice.
No, we're using the same dice.
Oh, okay.
Because
Okay, so red, white, green is the rate of fire dice.
green is the rate of fire die. We do play. Kurt and I both play rate of fire die. It is
The greatest rule ever.
a pretty darn good suggestion. I really think people should play with it personally. Talking earlier in the week with Mike McGrath, he doesn't play with it because he's just used to looking at the red die for rate of fire. I get that, but trust me, after you play 1 or 2 games, you'll not even think twice about it.
All right, I'm gonna set up my reinforcements.
Here we go, reinforcements. Hey, we had a comment about audio freaking out occasionally. I assume that's because there's like a loud noise, but might be something to look into. I don't know.
Oh,
I adjusted the filters. It's picking up more background noise. because it was just when you guys were speaking, it would like completely cut out and we got quiet.
Okay.
Cut you guys out. More background now. It's picking me up right now.
So that was one rules question I get to rule against. Didn't you have two?
He's back for more. I like it. I like the anti-Brian stance we're establishing early in the game.
No, I think that was the only one.
You mentioned it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Here, throw a couple of the info counters out for us.
I don't remember what the second one is then. We did get in touch with Jean-Marc before we noticed that he was on the stream. We verified the green are the pine woods, the white are the regular ASL woods.
Or had it backwards.
Yes.
And
Exactly.
blue is higher. It goes downhill towards the river. Makes sense. We all kind of suggested or assumed that, but that way we're sure.
And it doesn't matter whether. Go ahead. It doesn't matter. We're just going to go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think if you look at the other map, it's -1. But
it doesn't matter in this game, so that's fine as long as we keep track of the fact that there's some height issues. Once you're done setting up, don't forget the Americans might have the opportunity to conceal.
Yeah.
Let's see. Playing out.
See, so we play Basil literally every night, and he just plays with like half the rule book, and now all of a sudden he's Mr. Rules. Use all the rules. Make sure you. I mean, this is not who he is. Let's just be very clear.
I play a loosey-goosey, fun kind of ASL that I could understand might get under people's skin.
There might be a million adjectives to describe you playing ASL. I promise you, on planet Earth, no one alive would ever use the word fun with you.
Oh, that's not right. I thought you were gonna say loosey-goosey.
No. You are. Remember what I said. Brian allows his personal morale to infect his game. You'll see it. You'll see it. Watch. Just watch.
Wait, this from the guy who bailed on the playtest of the scenario we just had on turn 1 because I obliterated a stack of yours.
Well, it wasn't. The playtest was over.
The playtest was over because it might have been the worst setup in the history of man. Let me ask our viewing audience, which might be 2 people. I'm not sure.
No, it's actually 13.
13. Hey, you guys out there. If you had the opportunity to set up a Death Star in an open ground hex,
well, wait, no,
or a stone building, which would you choose?
No. Such a dick.
I know I would pick the stone building every time. Patton over there, I didn't say anything because I thought maybe he wanted a little more range by being closer to where he wanted to be.
I was working with the assumption that I needed that 1 extra hex of range and that you didn't have anything that could sniff me on the other side. And it turns out he didn't, but his sniper wandered over there. And next thing you know, there were 3 heavies laying on the ground. Yeah. See, folks, that's J.R. Tracy, who, if you ever want to understand the gun setup rules for a scenario, he's your man. He's your man.
Man, that's a good point. Didn't you set up one time? All right, JR, he ran away quickly before we could continue to grill him online.
You want to take a pause for a second?
Sure. Let's take a pause for previously recorded station identification. What are we doing? Are we going to sell a lot of cordless fuel transfer pumps on this?
We get paid.
Yeah, money's coming in and not going out.
If I hit skip, are we back?
Yeah.
We might be back. I don't know. Are we back? Well, I hope everyone watching runs out and buys at least 2 cordless transfer pumps.
People probably saw different ads.
Right, I was going to say, don't they run different ads? Yeah.
Whoa. If it pulls up ads based on my browse history, we need to disable that feature.
What did you just get an ad for?
A cordless fuel pump, but,
You've been talking about fuel pumps?
it could have just as easily been
Okay, so
somebody else's
Brian,
lingerie page.
you're at level 0. Most of them, guys,
yes,
right?
yes.
So this is level 1.
Yes.
So, okay, so I'm coming down the hill on this side as well.
So you're going to slide down the hill,
Right.
go CX, and splash into the stream, but I bet you get to keep your concealment.
Just so you know, we have 17 viewers.
17 viewers. What the? Guys, I appreciate you coming. I wish you were at Winter Offensive instead. We have an auction tomorrow, a raffle, not an auction.
So yeah, so tomorrow we have the ring presentation.
Yeah, ring presentation from the World Championship.
And then Saturday we have Pizza Day, but we also have the third class of the ASL Hall of Fame being inducted this year.
We're also scheduled to get a guest visitor, a gentleman who fought at the We Were Soldiers battles in Vietnam.
Is it
Idrang and I can't remember the second one. Set up by our good friend and ASL Vietnam guru Matt Noah.
He is a guru at this point.
And ask him; he will talk to you about it ad infinitum.
Don't even have to ask him.
That's true.
Yeah.
Walking by the hallway.
Don't even have to ask him. Just have to be in his zip code.
But he did let us use his counter, so I'm willing to cut him some slack.
You know, I was thinking about that. I'm really glad that Phil Pomerantz didn't take up that project.
Oh, the Vietnam?
Yeah. Can you imagine the
Lord.
trivia, Vietnam trivia we would be hearing? Well, as a matter of fact, Kurt, in 1967, the Vietnamese army invented the bamboo shoot. And
my mother's cousin's third nephew, in this very spot, stepped on a punji stick. Just for the record, we bust chops here.
Is it? Oh
we
yeah,
love these guys.
Trust me, this is locker room safe humor.
Driving around the Netherlands with Phil in the back seat playing Cliff Clavin from Cheers, giving us every tidbit on every town we ever drove by.
We went. Hey,
we started
where was it? Cliff. Where was it? Where the Polish paratroopers?
Across the river. What's that called?
So we're in a town where during the Arnhem operation, Polish paratroopers liberated the town. Drill.
Yeah.
And Phil dropped literally. I'm gonna paraphrase what he said. Hey, I have a second cousin's sister's brother's mother's aunt who owns a donut shop 2 towns over from here, and I think that she. Yeah.
He's not exaggerating.
No.
It was. For me, it was only 4 days. I had to have a short trip, but Kurt had 2 extra days, in the car with him. I learned more from Phil in that 4 days than I possibly learned in college, entirely in 4 years. Of course, I didn't really go to a super college. I went to a state college here in Maryland.
God dang it! I gotta go.
One thing you're looking at on the map, folks, in hex what is that? F1? I cancan't remember. J1.
Yeah.
That's not really a ford. It's a destroyed bridge.
That's the bridge to La Glaze.
Yeah, we couldn't find the right counter.
Couldn't find in Metz, 1944 storage system.
He probably has a tray for destroyed bridge counters that he didn't pick up.
Destroyed wooden in one box, destroyed stone in the other.
Wet or not wet?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
All right, what do we got here? Let me check the questions real quick. We're getting some people popping in. Great entertainment on a cold, snowy day. Well, we hope so. I would set my Death Star on a boat going down the river. I don't get any boats. But however, in our Rotterdam playtest going on 3 tables over, we do have boats.
Found boats.
We have found boats. We also have a cruiser, a patrol boat, and I don't know, a Dutch aircraft carrier or something. I can't remember what it was that attacked.
The Bismarck.
It felt like the Bismarck in that scenario.
Okay, pre-game concealment.
Pre-game concealment. All right, it's my turn. Anybody in concealment training? Can anybody see this guy?
See, that's one of Brian's recon methods, to drop the counter around one of my stacks.
Oops.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody can. Well, that guy, no, he's not on a slope.
Remember, these are pine woods. Seriously, for what it's worth, guys, we're play testing, so we will allow a lot of latitude to go back and do things, just because the play test outcome is far more important than me normally kicking his ass. So
good thing, because that never happens.
Right. Yeah, I think
you can see both my 8.1 and my 8.0 and the sacrificial 337.
My guy's back here, right?
Yeah, he should be good.
Hold on. So there's a mortar here. He's not going to get it.
You know, I pulled out smoke counters. I'm willing to bet that with ground snow, you might not get smoke. I'm going to have to look that up. I don't recall. Maybe it's deep snow, you don't get it.
Does this qualify as a continuous slope?
No. Where? There to the orchard to
So
there.
that's 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's continuous slope.
Yeah, okay.
And there's actually 0 to the next one, but you
Right.
can't see it with the house. Yeah, that's continuous slope.
All right. So this dude's gonna get it for you.
Okay, mud is only affected by deep snow. I'm
No.
sorry, not mud. Smoke is only affected by mud and deep snow. So you can use smoke grenades.
Both your 8.1 and 8.0 are on ground level at level 0.
Up against the cliff.
Yeah, you don't. They're out of line of sight of everybody.
I'll buy that. I think that's right.
Yeah. All right, guys. Again, red, white, green. Green is our rate of fire die. And you will see multiple 17s from Brian.
It's been a tough weekend.
And I don't know why I just said. Oh, I moved first. That's
You
why.
moved
Okay.
first.
Okay.
If you want me to, I will, but it seems like a balance provision
Wind.
at least.
No wind. Rally, no deployment. Prep.
Whoa, sniper.
Yeah. Should I put mine? Oh, I did.
I'm gonna put mine right there.
All right. You got preps and stuff out?
Yes.
This guy's gonna. He's gonna shoot an axe.
What do you have, the mortar?
Yeah. He's gonna take a shot to acquire.
That's funny, during my setup I didn't see the cliff. I don't know why, I just didn't. Totally missed it.
He's gonna try and acquire that hex. Oh, hold on.
Why are you acquiring the hex in front of me? Are you shooting at the 3C7?
No. You're in that building right there, right?
Yeah, what are you gonna shoot at there? Why are you taking that shot?
I'm acquiring that hex.
For
You
what
have
purpose?
to take those buildings.
I do, and I'm gonna do that with my reinforcements.
That's
Those
fine.
guys down there are not moving up that hill.
All right. Well, okay.
Are we just gonna sit here and shake our fists ineffectively at each other?
That's it for prep.
John Stanley asks, anyone set up Battle of Wilderness? I don't know. There's literally 40 GCACW guys here. There's all sorts of stuff going on the other end of Winter Offensive. We have GTS
they're
Salerno.
playing a team tournament.
Is it a team tournament?
They're playing a team tournament.
GCACW fans?
Yeah.
Carl Fung is here with an amazing amount of stuff, including a project he's working on he didn't even tell me about.
Well, him and Kevin spent yesterday building the kit.
Well, they still are.
Yeah.
I said to him they're going to build the game and then pack it up and leave on Sunday.
That is nerd in a nutshell.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let me drive multiple hours to a location far away from home to build a playtest kit, not play, but
and then set it up.
That's who we are.
But one of the games he had, like I said, he didn't tell me about it. I didn't know what was happening. Is he's got a map for BCS Battalion Combat Series Market Garden. As many of you know, Market Garden's my third favorite campaign.
I just really like to see more games covering the battle.
There's not enough. I mean,
yeah. Stop.
We could do Normandy again, but my goodness, how many Normandy games are there?
All right, movement.
All right.
Ground snow.
Downhill.
Downhill. Whoa. These guys are going to go CX, obviously, because they're going to go 1.
See, now, if we had skill in editing right here, we would cut a YouTube clip of somebody sliding down an icy driveway or something, which is about what's happening.
The German soldiers slipping on the ice.
So that'll be 1, 5,
How is that 1? You're going downhill.
No, I'm on the first. The
You're-
dot is on level 1.
Right, and you're going downhill.
No, right. 1 here. I'm not going downhill. I'm on. This is
You're
level
not
1.
set up on that hex. You're
No, I'm
entering that.
coming onto that hex.
Okay.
Right. So that's 1. Then it's 1 extra to go down. So that's 5. That's
you can put that in there.
That's
Can I
5.
hold that under the camera? Would it show? All right, here we go. Hang on 1 second. I'm guessing at where the camera is. That's good.
What is that?
And there you go.
All right. 1, 4 to go in the stream. Plus 1 downhill is 5.
You went downhill twice because the stream's a level lower than the ground. So that's an elevation change also.
Okay.
So that's 6.
6. 7,
And
8.
your CX.
7, 8.
No.
What do you mean no?
Did you declare CX first?
Yeah.
1, 6, 7, 8. All right, I think that's cool. According to Perry's, I'm not gonna lie, I think tainted anti-Yaus bias rule judgment.
Yeah, this is not a prototype, Mike. This is a product in production, in development. All right, over here I'm going to go CX. Same thing. 1, 2, 2, 3,
2, 3.
4, 5. So I won't be able to advance. Right?
No, Perry
that's
says you
right.
can. Perry says you can.
No, you can't advance versus difficult terrain if you're already CX.
I agree 100%. Perry said that's not the case. The last sentence of that rule is for the entire deep stream rule, and that you can advance.
Perry's wrong.
I think Perry's wrong.
Perry's wrong.
For the record, this isn't an indication of how ASL usually plays.
Okay, here's why. A 4.72,
Right.
which is would apply to an advance or entry.
Right.
A 4.72 does not allow you to advance versus difficult terrain if you're already CX.
I understand.
Right.
Except the exception at the end.
Regardless. Right. So I'm saying A4. Yeah, that's exactly what it's saying. Is A would apply to an advance or entry, and you can't make an advance or entry in a difficult terrain if you're already CX. However, and the last sentence is allowing what we were talking about, which is if I was previously CX, I couldn't declare CX, but I could become CX during the move. Or I could move down the stream. Because that's not an advance.
Well, moving down the stream is not going to happen frequently because it's 4 movement factor.
Right.
You know.
All right.
So Perry insists you can do it.
So that's 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 8. Right? 5 to go in.
Yep.
And there's CX. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 8. Over here.
You dismantled your mini machines, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Scenario card doesn't show it, but in MMP standard rule now is that units that enter have dismantled weapons if at all possible.
See assault move.
Uh-oh, here comes the German counterattack.
I didn't even look up the barbed wire rules.
We have barbed wire?
All up there.
I don't have the Hazel rulebook. I think it's +1 if I remember correctly to cross.
It's in KGP, right?
Pegasus Bridge, maybe? KGP for sure. I was thinking we have barbed wire in Pegasus Bridge. It's been a long time since I've played it. despite the fact I do consider it to be, quite frankly, my favorite Haslam. A, because we got to go to France and check it out and do the map hex by hex. It was very cool. B, because it's playable in a very short period of time. And C, because it's pretty well balanced, I think. I mean, either side can win that. I would like to apologize to the Howard family. Major Howard leading the battle at Pegasus Bridge. I've buried him in the river more times than not, crashing only his glider.
Yeah.
Just plus one?
1 plus cost.
1 plus cost. There you go.
All right. I'm done moving.
All right. Final fire. Well, I've got the impressive 3 up 3. I think I'm probably going to pass on that one. Can't shoot through the pine. Can't shoot through the building. I think I have none.
All right. The routes and advanced fire advances.
You got your wish.
There. No, I can't. No. Now, here's where it matters, right?
100%.
That's 4.
That's advanced versus difficult terrain. In any, it's actually
you can't-
5 because you're changing elevation in the snow.
No, it's 2 to go up.
It's an elevation change, so it's plus 1 when you're done.
Right.
And it's normally 4 to go there into a building because you're going uphill into a building. That's 4.
Right.
With snow, it's 5.
5, 6, 8. All right. So, but the 4.72 minimum move says you can't advance versus difficult terrain if you're already CX. And this is exit. This is not entry. And the stream CX rules are only about the entry of the stream. Exit, you just leave normally. It's like leaving a gully.
And then you're stuck in the river.
Yeah.
We're going to need an official ruling before this comes out.
It's a massive part of this playtest.
Yeah, it's a big deal. And while I like to bust chops on Perry, we actually legitimately need to think about this and what the intent is that Jean-Marc is trying to achieve. Somehow I've managed to misplace the snow rule yet again. There it is. All right, you done your turn?
Well, we need to figure out, before we go any further, we need to figure it out. So, you can pause.
Why don't we take a quick break?
Yeah.
While we go try and
That's what you're telling me.
insert an advertisement. Red Wigglers.
Can you do that?
Yeah, I got a button. I can insert ads.
Oh.
I'm just here making
I just
money.
wish we could pick which ads.
Right.
Because you know it'd be cool?
I just
add
want to
an
pick
MMP
one that
ad.
pays.
Money. Money.
An MMP ad would be kind of interesting
Yeah.
too.
We can make those ourselves.
We need to do that as part of some of the videos you want to talk about. Especially if Amy's available for voiceover.
You don't want my dulcet tones?
Oh, that's what we need, a female voiceover for ASL. That won't sound out of place. Ever feel like going berserk?
Berserk is when units have 8 movement factors instead of 4.
They can't prep fire. They can't advance.
If a stream is deep, infantry cavalry enter at a cost of 4 movement factor and become CX.
So whether they're got leader...
That's only, so exit is different, because it doesn't say exit, it only says enter. So that guy over there couldn't do that either then.
What?
Your guy that moved 8.
Why?
Where did he go? Here?
Yeah. 1, 6, 8.
Well, it's 1.
Right.
He's going down 2 levels, so it's going to be, is it plus 2 per level?
1 per level. So
Is
it's
it 1 per
4, 5, 6 to go down here, and then 8 to leave.
Per elevation level change,
+1, right?
Now it's going to be +2 because you're crossing that
But I'm saying it's
crest line
+1 per elevation change.
and crossing into the
Right,
stream, which is deeper.
right.
So it would normally be 4. It's going to cost to go from here to here. It's going to be 6.
Right.
So it's 1, 7.
No, it's
9.
not 6.
It is. It's normally 4 to enter the stream. You're crossing 2 elevation
Right,
changes.
but 4 is already adding in the elevation change.
No, it's not.
Oh, not the snow elevation change. Okay.
So that crest line
1.
and into the lower stream is +2. Is 2 elevation changes. That's +2. And it's normally 4. So it costs 6 to enter that heck.
So 1, 7.
1, 7, and then
I'm advancing there.
which you can do because it's only 3 movement factors. You're going uphill, which is +1, but it's normally only 2 to go uphill into an open ground hack. So that's where you should be. We'll need to correct that. Make sure people see it.
Does going
I think you're right. I think that this only talks about entry.
exit is normal with the 1 added movement factor?
Right, because it's uphill.
So then these guys can move along the stream.
They can 4 per hack.
Right. Advance.
But CX, they can advance up the stream.
Right.
Because they're not exiting the stream. Stream is deep. Infantry cavalry enter at a cost of 4 and become CX. They can move through a stream hex side or not, or whether the unit was previously CX.
So it's 5 to move in here.
See, I don't think they can enter if they're CX.
I
Come
don't-
back to that because it clearly says enter at a cost of 4 and become CX. A 4.72 would apply to an advanced entry, regardless of whether the move is through a stream hex side or not. Where's Perry? Do you see him anywhere?
Sit down over there.
Down.
Behind the merchandise.
Perry!
No, there's not no quarter. Beginning in 1930. Oh, yeah.
John Mark says, so the way I played it is 4 to enter the stream and you become CX.
Right. Well, he's playing it wrong. It's clearly an elevation change to enter stream.
Right.
Because, right, streams are at level -1.
Gullies?
Well, the way the venture incentivizes
A stream is a gully containing a rivulet. Gullies are always at a level -1 depression.
Right.
So it's clearly an elevation change.
Right.
So it's got to be 5.
By the way, it says you become CX. Doesn't matter if you're with a leader or not.
Okay. I'll buy that.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking, well, if I've got these guys, I can move them down in there and not be CX.
Right.
But you're CX no matter what. So leader, you can get the extra leader movement point, but you're CX whether you do it or not.
All right. Hey, Scott! Ask Perry to come here, please. So I think we have this nailed down.
Yeah,
I think Perry's wrong.
It's 5 to go in,
It's 5 to go in for sure because it's an elevation.
and it's exit is just like leaving a gully,
Except,
adding 1 for the snow.
yeah, true, but you can't enter you cannot enter if you're CS,
Right. And he's
and
going to
you
sit.
can't exit if you're CS.
Well, you can, as long as you're not advancing versus difficult terrain. Like if I'm entering open
So we
ground.
think we have this hammered out, and we still think you're wrong. So we think that entering the stream hex is going to cost you 5. 1 for the snow going into a level -1 depression. Okay, and it's 4 to go into a deep stream. So that's 5. All right, but you can't leave the stream because you're marked with a
You
CX.
can't leave the stream if you're going advancing versus difficult terrain.
Yes,
If you can go through the stream,
So this guy in the
you can't
stream,
come out of the stream.
Yes, that's what we think.
no,
No, no.
no, I'm saying you can leave the stream as long as you're not leaving it versus difficult terrain. So I can leave this if I'm in this hex. I can't, and I'm saying I can't advance into this building.
Right.
Your CX.
I can advance into this
But you could
open
advance
ground,
to the open ground. Sure.
Yes.
Yes, that you can do.
and you can advance along the stream.
Yes.
Right.
You can advance along the stream
Yes.
even if you're
Yes.
CX.
Yes.
Okay, I think we have it. It's a
So-
little different.
Well, I said if you were CX, you can go into the stream.
Right. But the advance versus
I didn't say
difficult.
anything about coming out of
The
the stream.
coming out is there's nothing says exit here. It's all about entry, right? But so this unit right here is CX. If I advance in there, that's 5. That's advanced versus difficult terrain, which I can't do because I'm already CX. But what you said is where I'm screwed up because it says, regardless of whether the move is through a stream hex site or not, or whether the unit was previously CX or not.
Right.
Okay, so that's saying previously, not currently.
Well, nothing matters previously,
Well, wouldn't it say? But it does, obviously.
but it never matters if you were previously CX. It only matters if you're currently CX, right? I mean, anything.
Well, again, at the beginning of the movement phase, and when you remove a CX, you can't declare CX because you were previously CX,
Well, I guess.
right? Okay, so what you're saying is, I'm arguing that this should not be previously, it should be currently.
Well, we're not going to fix the rules.
No, I know,
until
but
we know how to play.
but I'm saying that's a big difference because this is going to be a massive part of this whole product,
Yep.
and it's everything in this scenario. Because it's a 1 hex difference in location, which is kind of a big deal considering what's at stake. So what I'm saying is I don't think you should be able, well, not whether you should be able. The way the rule's worded right now, I can advance into the stream. It costs 5 movement points, but I can still do it because I was previously CX.
It's true. Right? That's the question. Is that so?
You can start it back up. You can start it back up while we're talking about rules.
It's, so
So we're debating, guys, on whether 20.43.
Just don't tell my parents that. 5 years.
All right. Well, apparently, long rules gap, and we just kicked to a commercial again.
Yeah. Yeah. But we need to hammer out this rule because it Jean-Marc, it's 5 to go in the stream. 4 plus the 1 for the snow elevation change in the ground snow.
So entering a stream hex from a 1 level higher or a ground level is going to be 5.
That allows previous move through a stream hex
So
site.
if we go
Oh, I'm
to
sorry.
the
No,
southwest,
never mind.
or I'm sorry, the northeast, let me try that one more time. If we go to this corner here,
Right.
southeast
I
corner,
think they're allowed.
this unit entered on this
1.
hill hex for 1. It then moved down a double crest.
No, well, it's not a double crest.
It is, because it's 2 crest line changes
Right.
into the stream.
So he's saying that move cost me 6.
2 elevation changes.
Right. 4 to go in plus 2 elevation changes is 6, so that's 7. So
it's
I'm done
7
there.
to there. So he's
that's
finished.
7 doesn't matter, right?
Right.
Right.
It's the same.
Right. And then I just
CX.
advanced out.
He's CX.
Right.
He's in the stream at 7. He can't go any further. He doesn't have enough movement
Right.
factors. In advanced phase, he can advance out even though he's CX because this is not against difficult terrain. It's only 3
Right.
movement factors. So he can move to that hex no problem.
Here, I came in and went 1 or whatever. I got to here and couldn't get that last movement point. But we're saying that 5 movement factor advance would be advanced versus difficult terrain, and the rule is cited in 20.43 saying you can't make it advanced versus difficult terrain if you're under if you're already
So-
CX.
All right. Let's pretend stream is shallow,
Okay.
right? And it costs 3 movement factors to go into the stream, and then it would be an extra movement factor if it's going downhill in the snow, right?
Right.
So that'd be 4.
Right.
And let's say, assume you were CX, you would not be able to advance into the stream because you would be spending 4 movement factors to do so, and you're
Right.
CX, right?
I'm okay.
Right.
I agree with that.
So
No.
it shouldn't be
No.
easier.
No, that move would only be 3. Moving to another stream hex is only 3.
No, you're going to go into it. Yeah, 3, but you're going to go down into it. If you're going to go down into it, it would be 4, right?
Right. In the
Okay?
snow.
And you couldn't do that. You could not make that advance if you were CX.
Right.
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 So it should not be easier to get into a deep stream
Agreed.
than it is to get into a shallow.
Agreed.
So
Therefore, it should not be allowed in a deep stream either.
I agree.
What?
Advancing into it when you're CX. Because currently, we're interpreting the deep stream rules that you could move into it when you're CX because that rule allows. But that makes it easier to get into a deep stream than a shallow stream.
Right, but
Because you can do it when you're CX.
Right. But the deep stream rules specifically talk about whether you're CX or not that's not a factor in this move.
Sounds like we better fix the deep stream rules before we put this product out.
So we want to play it as you can't. Because we want to play it. Yeah, okay.
All right. And Jean-Marc points out that historically it was hard to cross the stream. Well, guess what? It just got harder. So I think we're on the right page. I
Right.
think we're doing this correctly now. We apologize for the lengthy rules delay.
No.
This doesn't mean that you should go play starter kit instead, because you do miss cool things like this in ASL.
All right, so you can advance in. So they're there, and they can advance. You can advance out because that's right. Okay. Right.
Absolutely can't advance out. That's,
Okay.
I think
Unless
that's
you're going
never
open
been,
ground. Right.
unless you're
Right,
doing
right.
not difficult terrain.
Right. Right. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's the end of my one.
Bottom of the first,
Bottom
wind
of the
change.
first, wind change.
8, no effect. I have no rallies that I'm particularly aware of.
Nope.
I'm gonna try and deploy maybe.
Yeah, Shard. That's what I think, because I think previously should be
Thanks, Barry.
read as currently. Thank you, Harry.
So let's say these guys were not CX, right?
Right.
And then they move into the stream.
Right.
And it's 4 movement factors.
Right.
Actually, it's probably more because it's a stream. That's
So
a wood
this is
stream
5.
hex.
It would be
Okay.
5.
It would be 4, 5, right?
Right. 5
And-
to go in.
Right, and they become CX.
Right.
What if they spend another 2 movement factors to go into crest status? If they had to move, it was a leader, right? They could
Right.
go into crest, or maybe it might be 3 to go into crest status.
Right, because you're going up.
Because the elevation change.
Right. So if you had a leader and you could spend 8, it would be
5. Crest status 8.
right.
Right.
And then you could advance out.
There you go. Okay.
All right. We've broken the stream rules, so now we can figure out how to get through them quickly.
I think you fix it by just changing that to current.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
off the top of my head, looking at
Prep
it, yeah.
fire. I don't have any
Because the
prep fire
reference to
necessarily.
4.72 is a big deal, right? That's the advantage to difficult terrain.
I find myself wondering if I can
Specifically says you
shoot
can't do
from
it if you're CX.
I9 to J12.
Which we're all agreeing, but it's almost
Looks
like
like
it's
it
trying
would
to say,
be
no, that's actually
at minimum
not.
2 out of season orchard,
You want to be able to
and
go down the street.
he's in the open ground, but it would be half because he's still concealed.
Who are you talking about?
I'm wondering if those guys can see there.
No, they
That's
can't.
awfully narrow
Come on.
through there.
What are you, Matt Noah?
I think that's no, because I know nothing about Vietnam.
It'll literally
so I'm not-
bisect those trees.
Maybe.
No, it'll bisect. It's not going to skim them. It will bisect them.
We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's go to movement phase.
All right.
I think we can all agree movement phase is solid. This guy is, of course, going to advance here. Assault move here. Keep his concealment.
Okay.
My Death Star. That's an H6.
Thank you.
He runs a real risk of getting hit from the guys behind him. I'm gonna have to go retake these. That's really annoying. I think they're gonna risk it. I'm not entirely sure of the lines of sight here.
So we can agree that G7, H6 is a cliff hexide, which means H6 is blind.
Right.
Does the G7 vertice cliff extend?
Yeah, that artwork goes across the.
Yeah, you moved to H5. I still can't see you, right?
Right. I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah.
But up here. He's on an upper level, right? He's on whatever that.
Yeah, they're on
level is.
4.
He's gonna see over that hedge. He's gonna shoot right down this X side and see me when I go there. But you don't have very much in that foxhole. I am willing to risk that. So I'm going to put my control marker back there, and I'm gonna go 2.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to shoot. My question though is that's down the. No, it's not down the. It's fine. All right. So what is that? 3, 6, 7 hexes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7 to hit. Non-assault 8. Building 5.
Well,
And orchard 4.
can he see there?
That's the
I'm
question.
immediately behind.
Yeah,
press
and
line.
well, I'm not. Yeah, okay, I'm at level 4. That's level 1.
You're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexes away from it, so I think it's going to have 1 blind hex. So I think that's a blind hex.
Okay.
But you, like you said, it's. Let me see here. This is 0. This is 1.
No, they're on 0.
They're on 0.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And the guy shooting is on 4, so that's going to reduce it by, since it's greater than 1.
It can't reduce it to 0.
I thought it could on crest. I think that's
continuous slope, right? But which it isn't.
Yeah, that's not continuous slope.
Right. It is to here. Yeah, you're good. I think I can get you here if you go there.
Oh, I'm definitely thinking about going there. I'm not sure if that's good or not. I'm gonna play that it's not. So that's 1, 2. He's gonna go 3, 4 to there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and take that shot.
Now that one I'm certain you can take.
Right. Well, yeah. So again, it's 7, moving 8, building 5.
No, your area target type, right?
Right. 7.
Right.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. So it's 8, and I'm assuming the orchard is 1 because it's adjacent, even though it's out of season to the mortar.
Still count.
So 7. 7 to hit. 7 to hit. Hit rate. Was that 2 up 3?
2 up 3. 2 up 2. It's is that a stone building or wood building?
Stone. Looks like stone.
Okay, I think it does.
2 up 2.
2 up 3.
2 up 3.
No effect.
Miss. Rate.
Got 1 act now.
Yep. Hit rate.
Here I am thinking that was a sniper.
2 up 3. Nope. All right. So I got a big act.
Big 2 act there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
He's there for 4. Anything else?
No. Hold on. Yeah, sorry. Do we think he can see from there?
It's not right down the hex spine, so if it doesn't hit the building, I think you can see.
Be part of a hassle.
All right, go ahead.
Excuse me.
He's there.
All right, you're not shooting there?
No, I'm just trying to figure out who can see him. This is like that WBC scenario with the hills. You got to line of sight are going to be wonky.
So he's 2, 4.
Yep.
And he'll go ahead and move 6 to here.
Okay.
Acquisition's right there, right? Guy's going to assault move to here.
Yep.
This is a double crest line in the woods. That makes that really expensive.
8.
More than that because of the snow. Normally it would be 8.
It would be normally 4.
4 times 2. And then you're adding 2 more. I think it's 10 to go to the
So
the
that
minimum move.
That would be a 4.72.
So is G10. So really, right behind those woods, I'm waiting for you, not vice versa. This guy's going to go ahead and get out of the line of fire. Just so you're not getting overly excited and shooting at him. He's going to assault move back to here. And then this guy that was in I-9 is going to go 1, 3 to there. And these gentlemen.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Pine Woods.
Yep. Oh, so they're only 1.5. That's
So
right.
it's 3 doubled to 6.
Yep.
Plus 2 is 8.
So they can get there with a CX lead. Right. This guy is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to go final fire. I just don't think I can stop the SS from getting a couple of those buildings. And I know he's got.
Well, the problem with the
a lot of
VC,
guys.
the problem with the VC is a couple of buildings is just one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have to be able to retake it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be fighting 6.58s in stone buildings with my 7.47. So you just admittedly have an inherent advantage because of the 1 pip in morale.
Yeah, but the 7 is nothing to scoff at. You're 12 minimum.
You're not coming into close combat because
No.
you're 1 to 2.
But I'm saying your shots are a minimum 12. No final fire. You know, I really need to, before I play it again, look at this map with the counters off of it from up here and figure out the lines of sight, because that's wonky.
Yep. Advancing fire. Probably not much. You're in the open. It's gonna be +1 because I'm shooting through that orchard. Now, clearly the orchard is at level 0,
Right?
not in the stream.
Right.
So, if I had a squad, I'd be halved again for concealed and in advanced fire. Round it up and add 1. So that's half is 7 or 3.5. Halved again is 1.75. Round up to 2 plus 1, 3. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot this guy. He's going to fire a 2
Up 1?
Up 1 at that guy, which might be a dream shot in this scenario. 2 up 1.
4 KIA.
And he cowers. That's my only shot. We don't have any routes. Advanced phase. He's going there. Here. He's going here. He is. We know where that is. Which one? It got bumped. So it should be either F4 or
G5.
G5. This half banger is going to go here. And the guys that matter.
Grab a drink.
Yep.
Is it something new you guys are working on, or is it just scenarios?
It's part of the Rochenval submission, which is a mini Hazel with some kind of even minier Hazels. This is a historical map of the Trapont area, and we have a scenario for it. I don't know that there's going to be more than that. That's up to the designer, Jean-Marc, and whether or not historically there was more there. I know the battle existed. I'm not really familiar with the battle, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay. I know there was a bridge there.
I know there was a bridge there, and I bet the Germans won it.
At the end of the day, isn't this where Piper was destroyed, or was that further up the river?
Can't answer that.
Somewhere, either at Troy Point or the next thing up. I don't remember what.
I thought
that's where Piper got surrounded.
I always thought Trepont was engineers. American engineers were involved somehow, but I'm not sure.
What's the date? 3 January?
Mm-hmm.
So we're...
All right. I've advanced. It is top of the second.
Did you gain concealment?
I have not gained concealment yet. I guess technically...
Yeah, but you've already moved the turn counter, so you don't get the concealment.
By the way, that's Dan Stanhagen, who's making commentary.
Known locally as Frodo.
Wow. I should just run out of here with all your M&Ms.
Well, you did yesterday. Why stop now?
I eat every one of those.
You sure did. You crushed that back.
Yeah.
But I was happy to let you have him. This guy on the higher elevation in C10, I don't think he is.
The
this
level
guy
3.
is, though.
Yes.
But that's a building, so he can't see past that building.
Right.
I think this guy gains. And I think that's probably it.
I think this guy might be able to see him. He's on 4.
Forgotten how good it is.
4, this is 3, so you hit this building. If you hit that building, you can't see, but I don't know if you hit this building. Probably not. But that's 3, this is 2, this is 1, this is 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Got my string.
2 blind hexes. You're 3 levels above it, so it's going to be 1 blind hex. I bet you probably can. And make him prove he has a real unit.
Let's just get a quick peek. You're here, right?
Where I am right now.
Right there. Yeah, it's gonna cut. That's gonna hit that.
It hits that building?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's blocked. Look at that, my eagle eye.
No, stop.
Yes, dude right there in the green hat. All right, top of the second.
Oh. No win.
Yep, I thought so too, Jean-Marc. You can reduce the press line blind hex to 0. So that's cool. I mean, he still got shots. They were still in a stone building. I mean, significantly nothing changed, but good to know. And I think Kurt's right. When you get this product down the road, and you really should consider it, it's very cool looking. Spend a little time looking at the map and figuring out lines of sight, because this is much like WBC, the Ranger scenario. It's got a lot of questionable, wonky lines of sight, which could come back to haunt you if you break a unit and can't suddenly route.
This hex in particular. At level 4, looking kind of squeaky down through there. Firing from a stream.
Firing from a stream.
Anything you think?
I don't think so. No. Let's find out. Firing from a marsh matters.
problem with it. Go in with a tape log and come out and check.
Only the inherent firepower of infantry, light anti-tank weapons, inherent support weapons, demo charges, light machine guns, or flamethrowers may be used in a shallow or deep stream and is resolved as area of fire. So there you go.
Yeah.
It's area of fire.
Yeah.
The only other weapon which can shoot is if you're on a AFV, which is kind of cool, driving a tank down the river, standing on top of the tank, shooting like a shot.
What is that going to be? It's going to be, I think, a squad and a medium. Squad and a bazooka. Okay. Let's see.
One question on the BC. Mobilize. What if you end up falling or lying?
You don't have any shots. Movement.
All right, movement phase.
But you're not immobilized. Do you care? I mean, you got something to think about. In my opinion, longer fire would not.
All right, so it's immobilized. So
These guys here, trying to assault move there.
all right, now let me bring it over.
You think about it.
Do you want to count these?
We bill by the M&M.
Okay, I'll give you my routing number, my bank account, and you can,
All right.
you can take it.
These guys here are going to go.
Randy?
They're going to go up and out. 1, 2.5. Stop there, I think, because that's
Especially
2.5 there, right? Yeah, they're going to CX. CX and go 1, 2.5, and then this is 2.5, so that's 5 there.
We get a couple of dismantled medium machine guns out of the bottom tray there.
Mediums?
Yeah, I need 3 of them.
These guys are going to go. They'll go. I'll just assault it there.
Thank you.
I don't have a concealed counter on those guys, and I should. All right. Remind me, entrenched behind a wall, line of sight adjacent.
Yep.
Only.
Yep.
To units past the wall.
Yep.
Okay, so the guys that were under the wall advantage counter. I'm just going to put it in there. They're on top of that foxhole. The unit that was here moves into that hex with the wall advantage. Okay, down here. These guys are in K5.
K5. Probably not going to stand out in the open much longer.
They only have a smoke of 5. Right.
All right, you know what? This is our playtest mode.
Uh-oh. Never know what's going to happen in playtest mode.
No.
What are we talking about? Jean-Marc, I2, I3. Yeah, I just don't see how that can be the case.
Yeah.
You'd have to be in the stream
Non-CX.
non-CX to advance out into it as an advanced versus difficult terrain. You forgot. Okay, well, no worries, man. That's why we play the game. The stream is going to be strategic, historically difficult to cross. It just is. And adding some snow with slopes, with crash line changes makes it even more so. If that's how it's supposed to be historical, then that's awesome. We like historical results.
1.
What, are you going to run those other guys down the stream? That seems a little annoying. Let me see. That would be up 1, up 2, down 1 for not using assault. Up 1. Fine. Let's go ahead and shoot him. That'll be a 6, up 1.
6 up 1.
Leave 1 residual in the hex, assuming I don't cower, and the dice disappeared.
Red, white, green.
1. Rats, I cowered.
Did cower. Rats.
With the snake eyes. 3 on the 4 is a 2 check. So it took me right off killing that half squad outright unless he rolls a 12. He does not. In fact, it doesn't even affect the sniper. 4 residual becomes 2. And it's going to be down 1 for shooting through a hindrance. There's 1 residual in that.
That's going to be 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, uphill. That's a run. Go.
At the end of the movement phase, you remove the CX counter. If nothing, or at the beginning if you're moving.
If they do nothing,
right.
Then yes, you remove it.
Right.
Well, Jean-Marc, let's see how it plays out, buddy. I can move up the street for sure, but we can't. If the intent is to let the SS just grab victory locations, then yeah, you're gonna have to do something to slow it down because it's just taking longer for the Germans to get there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna CX out of there to a point blank shot.
Well,
7 firepower Americans, but I will be advancing.
if you advance, you still get to keep your concealment.
Right.
Even advanced difficulty, it could cost 1,000 movement points, and
Right.
you can advance up into it and keep your concealment.
Right.
That's great.
Reminds me of the Civics Ridge playtest with Bob McNamara running it years and years ago. You know, I had Japanese units advancing up a double crest line into bamboo, and was like, why do I get to keep concealing me? You mean to tell me nobody heard me walking up this 90-degree slope in bamboo? But I lost that argument. Bob, if you're out there listening, man, I appreciate everything you did for this hobby, but boy, just once I wish you would have listened to some of my suggestions.
These guys are going to assault move back.
All right. I think they remain out of line of sight.
Yep. Well, they move out of line of sight.
Move out of line of sight, sorry.
I'm done moving.
All right. Well, this is interesting.
Oh, no, I'm not done moving. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, you left that guy in the open, huh?
Yeah, that's not going to happen. They're going to assault move.
8.2, 8.2.
They're going to assault move there.
Yeah, and they're there. Not like I can shoot at them.
Right.
All right.
Final fire.
I'm just going to say the Germans, in a totally cowardly act, have left me with absolutely no shots to speak of. And get rid of this residual fire, of course. I see nothing. Sergeant Schultzing this phase, I got nothing.
Advancing fire. Nope. No routes. Advances.
What's the little chess match, little game of give and take?
That's the same level. Okay.
I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to go grab those locations right where my reinforcements enter. So I'm just going to jump on these guys. I'm either going to top rope them or possibly do the finger lock behind the head, knee to the chest. My prediction is pain.
7 o'clock on Friday. The last thing you do is log in and participate.
I forgot. I need to contact the pizza vendor too to make sure that we're set up for tomorrow. Free pizza MMP on Saturday night, like we always do. Come on out. I mean, you have to pay an entrance fee, so it's not really free, but all the entrance fees, by the way, go to the World War II Foundation. We haven't mentioned that. We should have mentioned that first. That's my bad. Supports a foundation that makes award-winning documentaries on the men and women that, you know, helped fight, survived, all sorts of things with World War II related. Recently, they've been talking a lot about Izzy Arbeiter, who survived Auschwitz. I met Izzy several times. Amazing gentleman. You know, you can't imagine what he went through in his life. But that's the kind of thing that comes out in these documentaries. They're just fascinating to watch. Maybe I can get my director to show a picture of the QR code. You can scan and download an app which will allow you to watch World War II Foundation movies for free. You just got to watch them on your phone or iPad or streaming device, I guess whatever the term is. All right, we see that now it gets a little ugly. Germans are muscling up. They're grabbing buildings. I have a stack. I'm either going to have to hope for lots of rate of fire, which isn't likely to happen, or I'm going to take a big shot in return. Where do those guys come that they're not CAs?
They're not. They are.
Okay, everybody's CAs.
No, everybody. I'm not done yet. Yeah, they are.
These are the choices you have to make in yourself. I mean, do I skulk away, concealed, knowing that I'm not likely to be particularly hurt in a stone or wood building with concealment, having firepower, or do I stand there and hope to just smack the Germans hard? You know, a good smack, they forced to run away a little bit. That's a good thing.
He's going to go down there.
Man, there's a lot of Germans. I'd love to see a YouTube example, you know, with maps showing how this really played out historically. I'm just can't fathom swarming all around a town like this.
You're gonna stay there.
All right.
Actually,
We good? Nope. This can come off for sure. Man, I have another turn until my reinforcements come on. I hope my guys can hold out.
Maybe this is that
Pine Woods green.
Pine Woods green, regular woods white. Alrighty, it's sounds like bottom of the second. Wind change.
Hang on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
I thought the finger point was implying it was my turn.
Now it is.
All right, got two guys next to me, and they're going to be 6.58s because they entered. This is probably a 6.58 and a light down in I-12, which means if I lose my concealment to shoot you, I am going to get return shot at by an 18 up 3. I don't like to pretend the Americans can survive that. Wind change.
I think that is that wood or stone?
Is it wood? That was stone. 8, no effect. Rally phase, I don't have any. I don't think you do either. So we're immediately at prep fire phase. What's going to happen? I'm not sure. I think on that end, I'm going to have to run away. Annoying as that is.
All right. Good answer. That was a test. You passed.
All right, over here in the north, I just don't know what to do. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and try and fire. I'm not sure this is the right move. I don't think it is. I have 2 squads, 2 medium machine guns, so that's going to be 22, which is a 20 on this guy, 20 up 2. Obviously, I'm looking for rate of fire. 20 up 2. Well, that's a fun roll. Rate of fire on the mediums. 6 on the 20 is a 2 check, I believe. Might be a 3 check. 6 on the 20 is, in fact, a 3 check. Laughed it off? Okay, since nobody can see that, I just got the total shoulder shrug. What exactly is in that?
6.58 and a light.
6.58 and a light. So same problem I have everywhere. Too daggone much firepower. Let's go ahead and hit him again with the rate. So that's going to be 8.16 up 1.
Up 2.
16 up 2, sorry. Rate again. 11 on 16 should be a pin check.
Yeah.
I'll take a pin check, or better yet, a sniper would be nice. How about pin? So now I'm taking an 8 up 4 back. I'm happy with that. I will go ahead.
4?
Because you're CX, and I'm in a stone building. I'm going to go ahead and shoot the 2 machine guns at the big stack in the back. That's going to be a 4 up 2.
In the rules, open ground, it's shoot to the
You know what? I'm not sure that makes sense. I didn't declare my covered arc, by the way. I should have done that. Obviously, I was intending to keep it that way. I should have done it that way. It would have made a lot more sense. But I'm going on the H1. What is that?
Catherine O'Hara passed away.
I2. Who did?
Catherine O'Hara.
Really? How old was she?
The mom, 71.
I would think it
Wow.
would apply.
All right, let's take the machine gun into the pin guy, Jason, again. Let's just get rid of that shot if we can. So that's going to be 16 up 2. No rate, or I'm sorry, yeah, no rate this time. 5, 6, 7 on
Check.
16s, a 2 check. 6 to pin, 7 to break. All right, and that prep fires my guys, which is kind of annoying. He's going to have a good shot at me. It's going to hurt. Is what it is. All right, let's go to movement phase. This 337 is going to bypass 1.
Yep.
Bypass 2. 3. And he'll go 4 for now. The 747 is going to assault move here. Are you shooting?
I'm not sure yet.
Clearly, Kurt has forgotten what's under the concealment
No,
counter.
I'm just trying to. I'm gonna flip the.
Probably concealed and overstacked location.
No, I'm gonna save that.
Keeping concealed. All right, let's go with the assumption then that it's a half squad. I know he's probably a little concerned I might try and jump into close combat because even if it's a full squad, I will have the advantage. However, he's likely to ambush me with a net down 1.
I am enjoying the play-by-play that Mr. Young's.
It's my true calling in life.
You don't even notice you're doing it when you do it.
It's funny because I'm really just saying stuff I'm often
Right.
thinking in
No,
my
no,
head.
no. It's absolutely 100%. You're just thinking out loud.
Yeah. It goes quick. Wow, that bazooka guy. Sure wish he knew what to do. He needs to get in the fight. He's gonna go. He's gonna go 1, 2.
Yep.
3, 4.
Yep.
Over here with this nonsense, they're going to go. Go uphill.
You said the volume's really low.
The volume is incredibly low. Turn your phone up. I'm not sure.
We'll have Nick adjust when he comes back.
Yeah, when Nick gets back, we'll have him take a look at it. Nobody else has said anything. Is anybody else having low volume issues? Please say so in the chat. That concealed guy's going to stay there. This guy, 337 in H8. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be mostly out of line of sight. This guy is going to assault move to here. And I think it's final fire.
All right. 18, 16 up 3.
All right, so the -1 leader negates CX. I'm in a stone building. 16 up 3. Looking for 12. 7 will have to do. So that's a 10, which is a normal morale check. Enough to make me not happy. All right. I got an 8-1 leader. Normal morale check. 7. He's good. 2 747s are now 8. Top guy is good. Bottom guy is good. 3 7s. I'll take it. I'm rolling incredibly average today, folks.
I lost that.
Area fires. I'm good. Advancing fire.
Advancing fire. All right. Advancing fire. Well, I've got this guy. He's going to shoot into the stream, I think, against the CX guy. So that's going to be 7. Point blank fire, 14. Advanced fire phase, 7. Concealed, 3.5. Well, round up 4 plus 1, 5. So I'm looking at a 4 up 1.
4 up 1.
4 up 1. Sniper and a 1 check, I believe.
Sniper.
Ouch.
Yeah. Where we at? Here. Direction 6 for 5.
That is really unfortunate because that was the guy that was going to save my buildings up there. I'm less than happy. Real quick, somebody asked Kurt how come he didn't relocate his sniper.
Never relocate a 1. 1 check.
And he shakes it off. All that effort. All it did was hurt me. The guys that Jean-Marc makes mention to are now going to run up to those buildings probably and grab them, making my entry and fight much more difficult. Not happy about that at all. I think that's all I have. Route phase. You know what? He probably can't see anybody, can he, of value?
No.
This might be a good opportunity to
Route forward.
Route forward. He can only do, this guy can't go CX again, so unless he's got a leader, and I don't think he has enough to be throwing him away on this venture. 2-4, he would DM me again if I'm there. This guy can CX. That's a downhill though. Ooh, they're on a downhill, so that's going to be 3-5. So unless he has a leader, he can't even make it, and he could go 2, 4.5. I think that's a good time to do that. He's going to go here, here, and try and deny that hex to that guy. Your guy over there needs to route. Alright, he did a route I'm not overly happy with, but we'll be okay. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I don't want to. I feel like I might have to. He's going to go there. I don't have a melee counter, however.
Yeah.
He's going to go here. He's going to go here. He can't go there. They're going to stay where they are. This guy's going to go here. And the 8-1.
Lexi?
Look at that. God, they came out really nice.
Yeah, they did a nice job. I made him reprint them though because they fucked the borders all up. They were all...
We are online.
Sorry.
And live streaming.
Oh, we're good.
I don't mind. You're allowed to talk. Just in case you're going to yell that out again. I thought you know.
How many?
They're going to go ahead and go to here. I'm not sure I like that move.
I brought
but I'm not giving up a location right away.
Okay, awesome.
I think the Americans are
And then, so
hard pressed
plan
in
on
this
Saturday,
series.
I'll
My
be
first
doing-
glance, because the Germans
first thing
can
I'll do
make
is ask
hay while
anybody
there's
that
not a lot of sun to shine, and my reinforcements are not overwhelming.
Yeah, they can.
But we'll see.
Fantastic.
All right. So we have ambush.
Thank you.
I am regular.
I'm -1.
You're -1. So I roll a 6. Excellent. He rolls a 6.
God
Save my
dang
bacon.
it.
So
You are 1-1.
I'm 1-1, down 1 because he's CX.
I'm
And
1-2 up 1.
he's 1-2 up 1, so that's a 3. I need a 6. My best shot. Nope. And he needs something low. Watch this, everybody. No, somehow he messed it up. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and yank that CX off because it's not gonna matter. And then we'll be in melee. Once again, for the record, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm like 1 for 14 on close combat so far this weekend. Par for the course. Concealment gain. I don't know that anybody can gain concealment at this point. In fact, I'm severely doubted. So let's go ahead, top of the third. My guy will go ahead and lose to DM. He does not get a self-rally attempt in the German turn, of course.
All right, we're going to take a break.
And we're going to take a break, but Nick's not here, so I don't exactly know how to take a break.
Should be pretty self-explanatory.
We'll be back just a few minutes. Maybe, as we try and figure out how to take a break. He's right down there playing Scott. The perils of doing this at a tournament is our director has stepped aside to play test a game. We went and got him real quick. We're going to go ahead and pause this shortly.
Yeah, sure.
We're trying to take a brief break, and we're not sure we turned it off correctly. So I suspect we didn't, but.
And the swing.
What are we on? Top of the third.
Top of the third. Rally phase. I've got.
How do I get there again, Nick?
Let's go to our channel, and there'll be a live thing on the button. There'll be a live feed. I got a broken guy. He's a 9, 5, 6. 6 to come back. He's back. American Reserves come on this turn.
Sorry about that.
Not intuitive.
My guy rallied.
Of course he did. What'd you roll? 6 shockers. 8 morale guys rallying. I can't say I'm impressed.
9 broken side.
9 broken side. Excellent. My guy didn't get a shot. You haven't broken anybody else that I'm aware of. Prep fire. Sorry guys, we took a slightly extended break. Kurt wanted to eat sometime today.
Alright. Prep.
And no, he didn't eat Waffle House for those of you asking. 16 up 2.
16 up 2. Remember, green is our rate.
Green's the rate of fire die. 16 up 2. That's 10 on 16 normal morale check. No rate. Leader. He's okay. 2 8s. Top 8. He's okay. Bottom 8 is not okay. Sure, in a little bit of trouble now, but not too much, I hope. We'll see what happens. DM.
Oh, sorry.
Squad median.
Squad median. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. All right.
Unfortunately, the melee blocks a hex, although he's just going to come up.
Do I want to fire in there?
Fire in the melee. Well, you have, remember, area fire.
You guys filming this?
Yeah, it's live. We're live streaming it.
Anybody watching?
Yeah, there was like 20 some guys. 17 right now.
Yeah, they're back. I was surprised. We took a kind of long break for lunch, so.
So you got your supplies.
That's it for prep.
Alright, he elects not to shoot into the melee. Solid move. Although, quite frankly, you have better morale than I do. Probably a good move to shoot in the melee. Let's see what happens.
Pine is the green.
Pine is the green. Pine forests are green. Regular woods are white. The dark blue is the highest elevation down to the whites. It's kind of a wintry look.
This guy here,
you can see a thin crest line.
He's going to go 3.
Now that would be 2.5. I'm sorry, it is 3.
3.
I just did the woods backwards myself.
4.
Okay. Kurt's doing pretty much what I thought. As I recall, Jean-Marc was interested to see how this was going to pan out. He clearly is going to try and grab those 2 locations, or at least make it difficult for
2
my reinforcements to enter.
That's 5. No, 2. That's Pinewoods. 2, 1.5, 2.5, 4.5.
That half's not going to help you unless you go to another Pinewoods, obviously. But
there.
You're the leader? Yeah. It'll cost you 5 otherwise. It's going to cost you 5 either way, but you're going to go CX if you don't have a leader.
Well, the problem is I can't assault.
You definitely cannot assault. Coming out of a stream into a building, it's 4, and then the elevation change makes it 5 due to the ground snow.
Oh, here's a question. If I come out of that stream and bypass, it's 2, right?
3, sure. You would be Seattle. Of course, then you pretty much have to go
Into the building.
into the building somehow. Go into the building would be 5.
Yeah.
Oh, you give you're doing it? Wow, that's nice.
That's actually a better move.
What's a better move?
Bypassing and then going into the building.
It's the same either way.
No, because I only spend 2 in the building instead of 5, and you can take 2 shots, right?
Not taking more than 2 shots anyway.
You got a medium.
A bunch of rate of fire. It's adorable how you think I'm going to get more than 2 shots out of a medium. You bypass a hex and then move into the building in the hex you're bypassing? Is that a thing?
If I was bypassing, got shot, and pinned, I would be in the building.
Sure. But that's not voluntary.
Oh.
Okay, so same map, it's one to hit.
So if I come out here and I bypass the woods, be 3, bypass 4, into here for 6, bypass 3, 5.
Well, you can't bypass the woods because it's a stream hex.
What do you mean? Sure you can.
You can't bypass that.
Why can't I?
Because you can't bypass a stream.
I'm not bypassing the stream. I'm bypassing the woods. I can come up and bypass the woods.
No chance.
When he says no chance, it means he doesn't actually know the rule.
No chance at all. Hey, Chaz. You have a stream woods hex. Can you bypass the woods in that hex? You have a stream woods hex. Can you bypass the woods in the stream woods hex?
Yes.
No, you can't bypass
yes.
the stream.
Do it at the, you're not bypassing the stream, bypassing the woods.
Right.
You do it at the base level of the woods, though.
Right.
Then you have to come up.
Right. So it'd be 2 to bypass from here to here.
That's
I know. It'd be normally be 2 to bypass that woods. With snow, it's 3 because I'm going up.
Because you're going uphill.
Right. So it'd be 3.
Can you bypass it?
Yes, you absolutely can bypass it.
The woods touch the hex side.
As long as
They don't.
cross over the hex side. Touching
No,
it.
they don't.
Just can't be on
They
the
do?
other side.
No,
of
they
it.
don't.
They 100% do.
A vehicle couldn't bypass
Right,
that.
right. That was there, so whatever. But yeah, right.
What was it?
What? Nothing. Just talking to myself.
All right. Well, this seems like a totally sleazy move at this behalf, but sure, go.
No, it's not really a sleazy move. Bypassing wood. I just don't. Just trying to figure out 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm CX, so I can't go CX again.
So you can go nowhere except another stream.
No, I could bypass 3 and go into here for 5. That's
But
a
you couldn't go
12
CX
of 2. Well,
Oh, you have a leader?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then you can just go where the German location is for 5.
I know.
I'm not shooting at them. I'm shooting at the other guy.
I know.
Bigger stack.
But I think I can bypass and enter that hex. Oh, maybe you're right. That does sound.
That seems weird.
That seems cheesy, actually. Bypass entering the hex. Can you enter a hex you're bypassing voluntarily, guys?
It's not open ground.
A lot of counters.
Yeah. A unit that decides to occupy an obstacle it is currently bypassing must pay the entire in-hex movement factor cost at the obstacle, even though it is already in the hex.
What does that mean?
Means I have to pay the 2 to go in the building, even though I'm already in the hex.
Well, yeah, of course.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Don't like it? That makes sense.
Oh, that's right.
All right.
Oh, it's a normal check. Yes.
I'm hoping for 6 rates of fire.
Yeah. Leader and the squad are going to go up 2, bypass 3, and then enter the building for 5.
Go.
So this is the move. I can move down the stream, even though I'm CX.
Yep.
I stay CX.
I don't care if it's
Salt move.
actually, I should because I should have a turn. Oh.
You know, I just realized.
It's gonna be a bit of a
What's it?
suicide.
Americans can't win this scenario? What?
Going into this hex, it's way more than 5.
Gotta be, because you're paying for
It's
the
combination
wood.
terrain, right? Normally it would be 4 to move in that hex. Gully / woods, right?
Okay.
5 with the snow.
Actually, that wasn't the smartest thing. Okay.
Stream woods.
That was
Cost infantry 4, 5, 6. The black diamond. Black diamond, deep stream. Infantry must become CX. Motorcycles may not enter.
All right. He's going to move down into it for 6.
Okay.
You'll think of one flat.
That's going to be 5.
Why?
Going down. I'm going down. No, I'm not. Actually, not. I'm going down 1. So it's 2, 3. But it's 4 to move into a deep stream, no matter what.
Yes. And you become CX.
Right. And then I'm in a gully there, so we can't shoot. but I will lose concealment.
Why is that?
Oh. Because I'm expending. I'm not assault moving.
Can't see into the gully.
Okay.
I'd be adjacent to it, or on a higher level.
Okay, that's special.
All right. 12. I'm in H12. To go to G12 is going to be. That's regular woods. So it's 4 to go up there. 5.
Here to here would be a 5, right? Right. Moving uphill into woods is 4.
Right.
Plus 1. Not a double crest line on that side, right?
So he's going to go 4 to there.
Okay.
And then
5 to there.
5 to there. All right. Stay in there. Stay in there. Done.
All right. Final fire. We have the 8-1 medium machine gun, whatever, that's going to fire an 8-2 in there. 8-2. 9's a pin check with rate on the medium.
8-1.
Come on, some snipers.
Good. First guy, good. Good.
All right, hit him with a 4-2. 4-2. That's a whole lot of nothing. Rate. Do it again. 7, 8, 9. No effect. No rate. So he's done. That guy's done. He can't see anybody. He can't really see anybody. He can't see anybody. He can't see anybody. That's it.
All right.
Advancing fire.
Yeah. These guys assault fire late war.
Does it have to be invoked by SSR?
Late war SS get assault fire. It's not SSR required.
It's 25 kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's 1944.
45.
1944 plus.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, there you go.
4-2 at the DM stack. That's it. Routes.
I don't have it.
Advances.
Here to your turn. They are in fact unclipped counters. It's unfortunately not my set. Not DM.
Why?
You gotta reveal somebody to be DM. Now he's DM. Congratulations. Should have revealed the other guy.
He's shooting moving things anyway.
My guys aren't going to move. They're going to assault move onto you or advance onto you in the advance phase and close
That's
down.
fine. But you have to bring them on, and you only have 2 X's you can bring them on.
You don't have to bring them on until advanced phase.
No, but I'm saying you have too many units to hold them all off for the advanced phase. You can only enter on those 2 hexes.
Right.
Right. All right. Well,
I can.
okay.
I can advance on overstack. It's not a crisis.
No, because you can't set up off stack off the map.
You can't set up overstack off map. Huh. Never heard that.
Yep. He's gonna go there. He's going to go.
Next to us, we're talking about 3 to 5 inches. Oh, yeah. But I think they're talking about Carolinas.
It's like A4 or something. It's right up front. And we're saying CX units in stream cannot advance versus difficult terrain.
Correct.
Right? Okay. But they can advance along the street.
Yeah.
All right. Close combat. I am 1-to-1 down 1. And you are 1-to-1 even. 6. 6 for casualties. Yep. Come on, Billy.
Nope. That makes sense though, because we'd stack everybody up in the overstack hex to get full movement onto the map. I sure don't see
Here, I'll show you. I know where it is.
Meanwhile, I'll go ahead and roll my 1-to-1.
Really, really want this to not be good.
Of course, another failed close combat. Where are we at in close combat? This hex right here, right? No, that's not right. Where was close combat at?
Right there.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a pen.
Oh.
Yeah, I actually have
Units. Where is it? It states units you can't set up off map illegally. You can't overstack off map.
No, you can't. I don't know where it says it, but you can.
Okay, well, as soon as I see it in writing.
Oh, here it is. Set up a unit weapon may not set up overstacked in a hex. It could not enter during the normal course of play of a vehicle set up free of log mobilization.
That didn't mean what you thought it meant.
A unit or weapon may not set up overstacked or in a hex it could not enter.
Okay. Did you paraphrase all that or strip something out? That's not what you said the first time.
I know, I read it wrong. Yeah.
Okay.
Because after I read it the first time, I was like, wait, no.
See, I'm paraphrasing the rules. Leaders get 14 movement factors.
Right.
Just paraphrase. It's all good. Concealment gain. Now you can go ahead and gain concealment here again.
Right, and this is going to have to be changed. Right.
I don't think the Americans can get back there and defend.
Well, it doesn't matter because you can't get on the map. You can't. Well, you
Well,
can. I'm sorry. Yeah,
right
you
there.
can. But if you think about, what do you have? 8 squads?
Yes. I have to get 2 of them on the map. Somehow. Hopefully they break so I can route away. But I'm actually going to just try and run them off.
Right.
So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can bypass. But do these guys all gain concealment down here?
I don't see why not. I don't think anybody can see them, and woods are concealment tree.
I know what I want. Hang on. Oh, come on.
Can I move through a full stack off map so it's overstacked? So I set up, in other words, I set up the guy adjacent to A4 and then a guy behind, and the guy behind moves and pays for it.
Or I don't think you could.
Because what I can't do is move the guys behind one hex and stop.
Right.
That's why I need the guys in the second row to be the guys that are moving, but they're going to be overstacked.
Right.
I'm not set
I
up overstacked.
don't think you can overstack off map at all. But look, you know.
Well, that's going to be a real problem then.
Knock, knock.
Yes.
Is there a hole in your schedule coming up?
Not anytime soon, probably. After dinner? I mean, you're here all day, right? Okay.
Okay. Thanks, sir.
I haven't forgotten.
Can a unit off map move off map into an off map hex overstack?
Making it overstack.
Making it overstack.
I don't see why not.
I think you can. Because that's setup limitations. That doesn't have anything to do with off map, board actions.
Right. It's not setup. It's moving.
So no actions allowed by units offboard awaiting entry.
That's basically no good order harm any for you. And then guards is you can guard up to 5 times unit size.
I'm pretty sure you can.
So he's going to set up there, he's going to set up there, he's going to set up back here. Alright. Wind change. No wind. Self-rally this half squad. Needs something amazingly low. Like a 3. Nope.
God, your ones always fall for me.
And over here, 8, 4, building 5, leader 6. He needs a 6. Come on. Yes.
Another question for you, Bill. It will happen. Right. But that's this is the hex side here.
That guy.
Curtis stepped away to verify that we can move off overstack, off map. Can't set up overstack, but if I set up correctly and then move the guys that aren't adjacent to the map, will they be overstack? Or will they be allowed to move through overstack?
Yeah.
Yes? Yeah. All right. I rallied my guy back. I did not self-rally my guy. Do you have any rallies? I don't think you do.
I think I rallied the guy I needed to. Yeah.
All right. So, I got a 16 up 2 shooting at me, but I sure could obliterate this guy, maybe. It should be what? 7 and 7's 14 and 8, 22. 44 down or up 2. Seems like overkill. But saving 1 medium machine gun, what does that really do for me? I can shoot a 4 up 3 at somebody? Whoop-de flippin' do. So we're going to go ahead and fire everybody. We're going to go ahead and hope that we get rate of fire. And we're going to shoot the adjacent guy 36 up 2.
36 up 2.
Come on, rate of fire.
13.
36 up 2. No rate of fire. 6, 7, 8 on 36.
I think it's a 4 check. Yep.
4 check. Watch this guy pass this and just be like yawn. Or not.
15, I don't believe works.
So pretty sure he's going to be 2 half squads.
Yeah, he is.
2 broken half squads. Not the 2 cares. I mean, that's you. Nah, it's meaningless. Just recombine them later, or you have more guys to run around. Any other prep fire? I'm kind of at the point where I need to start shooting. So this guy here is going to fire 6 up 1 adjacent.
All right.
6 up 1. Well, it sure would have been nice if I got the results. I did not. Could be a dummy theoretically. Try not to actually recon by fire. He'll go ahead and fire 8 up 1.
Yep.
Come on, rate of fire. 8 up 1.
18 strength.
Well, that is not rate of fire in anybody's book. As I continue to roll D&D characters in my ASL games. My goodness, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Well, we might as well move on to movement phase. This guy is gonna assault move into here. This guy is going to assault move to here. This guy is going to I don't remember what that looks like. Is that a big building in there? See around it? Pretty big building. Probably can't see around it too well. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and move here, assault move. Off map. Two units. 2.
Yep.
Off map hex. 4.
Is that stone?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
8 up 2.
8 up 2. I just had an 8 up 2, didn't I?
Huh?
I had an 8 up 2 and roll a 12.
God bless it.
I'll take a 9.
Yeah, but I'll put the 4 there.
4 residual.
Um,
Do it again if you want. It's just a half squad, by the way.
no, they're good.
He's there for 4. 2 units. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be a 4 up 2.
4 up 2.
Sniper. 5 on 4 is a 1 check. He's okay. Sniper. My sniper first. Baby sniper.
Reposition?
Direct repossession. Yeah. 6 for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. But he's in a stone building. So is he, right?
Yep.
Let's go there. I don't really know what's there, but I like keeping the sniper around these upper victory points.
So this guy is pinned.
Okay.
I don't think you can see him.
You don't think I can see him? Don't think I can see him. Alright, well, fair enough. You have a sniper coming.
Yeah.
No sniper. Alright, 2 more units. 3 more units this time. I lied. 2 more units this time. I lied again. I wasn't counting a concealment count. 1, 2. 3, 4. So you get a 4 up 2. 5, 6, 7 is a pin check. That could be a problem. The 8-0. He's alright. Squad is super pinned. Huh. Well, that changes things tremendously, doesn't it?
Yeah. John Mark's like, maybe we should change the entry conditions.
Final fire. You certainly want to at least shoot your 4 up 3.
Yep.
Or maybe you don't if you're worried of 3 sniper.
No. Yeah, let's go. Well, let's start over here.
Okay.
16 up 2.
Big roll. Big roll.
16 up 2.
Big roll.
Wait a minute.
You have 2 light machine guns there?
Yeah, 16 up 2. 6 with rate.
So it's
2 check.
7 with rate. 3 and 2 is.
Oh, up 2. I'm sorry.
Yep. 7 on 16 is still a 2 check.
2 check.
8-1. Leader breaks. Top squad. He breaks, and then he's probably 2 half squads. Let me think. 9. What was I? I was
No, you're
5. He's okay.
Your ELR's 4, right?
Goodbye. Now he's 2 half squads.
That guy is. Right, okay.
So everybody broke.
He's 2 half squads.
Everybody broke.
Sorry. Rate 6 up 2. No.
Yeah, got some problems now. Some real problems now.
16 flat. 16 flat. You check.
Leader. He's all right. Squad is broken. Well, the good news is you won't at least get the medium machine gun because he's broken.
I kind of feel like we should reassess and restart. I think we need to change the entry conditions here.
Let's see what happens.
Because you can't do the unearthed Jays because that stream makes it just a nightmare as well. But it's turn 3, and you haven't even started towards those 3. I'm going to contest these.
You're gonna have most of those.
Right. And these guys are broken now. I think, Jean-Marc, if you're listening, I think you should have the Americans enter along the west edge on or north of A6. That stops that. Or it sacrifices that.
That doesn't stop.
No, but
I would still rush Germans up there, possibly a half squad or two to grab those buildings.
Agreed. But it's a lot more doable as the Americans when you can come on here. Right?
I'm thinking A7 is probably where you want it to be to, not A6. Because A6 really is the same problem because of the stream. You just have 3 hexes instead of 2.
No, that's a path.
No, but that's.
Oh, yeah.
You still only have 3 hexes. This one, and that one.
No, you say A7 north. Or
right.
A6.
That's what I'm saying. A7 instead of A6, I think, is probably the way to go.
Yeah.
But, the Germans have an immense amount of firepower.
Well, so do the Americans.
They do.
Right.
The Germans.
And there's no range in this one. So the 5 range doesn't really do much.
You're better morale for half your troops.
Right.
And firepower wise, I think you have, what do you have? Like 7 light machine guns, a heavy, and 2 mediums.
And you've got 6 mediums.
And I have 6 mediums. That's a ton of firepower. We all have bazookas and stuff, but that's useless.
The other piece is, are the mortars superfluous here?
I don't know that I'm going to be able to get them on map too.
Right. Well, I mean, but even if you get them on map and set them up, you've got, what's your max range with them? 2 hexes based on line of sight?
Range, is 3 hexes.
Right.
So I've got to be down.
And there's very few 3 hex shots except over here.
Yeah. But if the Americans are down here with the mortar to shoot up the hill, where do you put them? I mean, they're in open ground.
Right.
All your guys with minus leaders are going to be shooting. They're not going to last long.
So maybe throw put a DC in each group as opposed to 2 mortars.
Maybe give them 60mm OBA. Everybody loves the 60mm OBA.
Too much woods here.
There's a lot of wood. Grassing fire.
What do you think, Jean-Marc?
Let me roll
Split take rid of the mortars and add a DC to each group. And then
yeah, that makes sense. So I think that was in response to your first comment.
Yeah, no, that was the change the entry conditions. He was responding to our comments. So change it to A7 north, and then get rid of the mortars and put a DC in each one, because the mortars are going to be they're going to be like Russian mediums. They're just going to be, you're not going to want to carry them around with the snow too.
Yeah, I'm probably throwing them away. I'm certainly, if I have to assault uphill, I'm not keeping them.
He said that. Sounds good. So. Do you have a pen?
Well, I'm a firm believer. I don't have a pen at the table here. I'm a firm believer that there's not enough DCs in Squad Leader because they're not necessarily engineered demolition charges.
Everybody used them.
They're just bundles of grenades
but everybody
or whatever.
used them.
That's my opinion, but I could be wrong.
So we get rid of the mortars. DC one DC. On north. A7.
A7. Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, before we start really tweaking forces,
no,
I'd
no,
rather
no.
see a game go deeper.
Right, I don't want to tweak anything other than let's just.
And this, folks, is what playtesting is all about.
Yeah.
You play it. Sometimes it's like, wow, that didn't go how we planned,
Yep.
and you adjust.
Yep. The German motors. Yeah. I mean, I'm up on the hill. I'm going to use them.
Yeah.
But the Americans, and it's one of those design things. Just because they had them there, you don't have to have them in the OB.
Right.
Right. Because in this action, there's nowhere you'd have to be sitting in open ground to use them.
I'm more than a little concerned if the Americans are attacking through the woods mass to get the uphill village that the German 50s are going to be dominating.
The heavies? The German heavy?
No, the German 50mm mortar.
Oh, yeah.
Shooting into the woods.
Right.
So,
I think the Americans have to do what you were thinking about doing. I think they have to come that way and that way.
No, I agree. Well, I mean, it's hard to come this way.
Right.
Because you're going to have Germans to stop.
Well, I mean, that was a choice. I could have put those guys up here.
Right.
Because if I put those guys up here, I'm going to contest that whole town.
Then it's even harder for me to keep.
Right.
I agree.
Right.
My gut feeling is there's too many Germans if you're looking for the Americans to be the attacker and win, because the Germans have a ton of force. Americans do too.
Here's the other thing to me. You can't take the German setup force and just sit it there to defend, because these guys will swarm, because these are all 7 morale guys.
If I come through the hill, if I come through the woods, I'm going to be concealed when you and I
think
start
about
the
it. You
fight.
come on here is 2.
Right?
That's 6. Advance.
Well, I would probably advance to there. So
Whatever, but it's
shooting if
it's a
necessary.
couple turns to get on. So you're up here on turn 5.
Yep.
And you got 2 turns left to fight it.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's what we did, John Mark. We
tree burst can be deadly.
Yeah.
Amen.
Well, the problem is you don't have a lot of line of sight to tree bursts other than when they're right here, and you're firing a 50mm mortar versus fucking 7 firepower Americans. Yeah, I like the tree burst, but so we got rid of the mortars, the American mortars, and added a DC to each group, John Mark, and we changed the entry conditions for the Americans to A7 on north of A7. But I really I always love a scenario that forces players to learn a completely new set of rules for the game. Moving in snow and the stream thing.
We're still not positive we're right.
No, I think we now are.
I think we're pretty close.
We're right now.
I think we're pretty close. We'll get Kevin and Klaus to weigh in, and then we'll know for sure.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. I like the little historical map.
Yeah.
I just find myself wondering where else we could apply stuff like that.
Oh, there's so many. Yeah.
There's so many, I think. But
Red barricades.
They're one-offs, though, is the problem. So it needs to be.
But I'm saying you could do. This is kind of what I'm creating.
Right.
But I'm using 1.5-inch hexes.
Well, the density's gonna be different.
Right.
That's the unit density.
On north of A7, yes, John Mark. The production value is like infinitely better.
We will, Jean-Marc, tomorrow when you come, I assume you're still coming tomorrow to Winter Offensive in glorious downtown Bowie, Maryland. Make sure you grab Kurt and I, and we'll talk about this a little bit too. I want to just go over the scenarios.
I'm actually
definitely cool.
I'm going to present Pleva with the ring tonight.
Okay.
Just to give it a separate thing. Let it be its own thing.
Okay, that's fine. No impact on anything. That's fine. But so there we go. I think we're probably at about the end of the live stream.
Right. But what we might do is set it back up and play it tomorrow and live stream it again. So we're going to try and get this live stream thing hammered out before, because we'd like to go to multiple tournaments and do this across the country when we can. And Nick has kind of nailed down I think a really good presentation package. So
it sure looks better than it did at Seven Springs.
Well,
you can zoom in and
the thing we missed was chatter at the table.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because
The
hearing
voice
Steve
is
Plevin
huge.
and Mike McGrath play
Yeah.
is fine without pictures.
It's probably less humorous than you and I.
Way less humorous.
All right, guys. There you go. We're probably going to try and chat again tomorrow. We will throw something on social media, letting you know what time, and we'll go from there. Until then, we'll talk to you guys later. Jean-Marc, we will see you tomorrow morning.
Okay. Awesome, dude.